If you have visited any website lately, then you're probably familiar with the privacy consent banners that appear at the bottom of the site. In most countries, this is not only a great addition, but it's a legal requirement to inform your users of the privacy and cookies that are used in your site, and also to avoid any lawsuits or fines that stem from these privacy concerns. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to use Cookease to create and display your privacy consent banners with an easy to use interface and customized to your site's branding. So I'm currently here on the dashboard for Cookease, and as you can see, I already have a couple of sites that are registered. Depending on the site, you can see at the bottom the design for this specific site for the privacy consent banner. And if I go to a different site like the Cookease website, you can see over here the specifics of it. So let's go ahead and modify. I want to add a cookie consent banner to this website that I have right here. So let's go ahead and modify this banner that we have here. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is change the background color for this as well as the text, and I'm going to go ahead and make it match the color of my site. So in this case, it's going to be F590B for my button, and the color, it's going to be black just so that it looks better. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same for this one. So let's go ahead and do F590B to have that, and do the same for the actual text of the buttons. So there we go. In here we can change specifics like the text that appears here. So your privacy matters, and I can change all of the details for this. We can kind of take a look at how it's going to look for customizing the cookies. And we can even change the border radius if we have our website matches more with like rounded buttons. I can go ahead and do, or fully rounded. It really depends on what your site uses. But in my case, for this site, it's a bit more square, so we're gonna go ahead and keep it like that. And as I press accept, cancel, or customize, then I can also test to see what's gonna be returned from the callback for me to utilize on my website. So in this case, if I hit accept all, I can see that it's going to return true for all of them. If I hit reject all, it's going to return false for all except essential. And I can also customize the specifics. If I only want that for support, then I can see here that only support and essential are returned. So I'm going to go ahead and save these changes for my website. And once the changes are saved, it gives me a script that I can just copy and paste on my website and have that cookie consent banner display automatically. It also gives me some examples on how I can register my callback and how I could use those values that are returned to actually comply within my website's cookies. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this script here, and I'm going to go to this website's code, and it tells me to paste it on my website like this. This is pretty much all that I have to do. And if we go over here, we see that my banner is not there, but as I save my changes, and my internet is just a bit slow right now, as it loads, you can see that my banner, it's appearing down here. And then I can customize and do everything. And as I need to change something, let's say that I actually like this to be white instead of black because it looks better in my site. So I can change that to white. I can save those changes over here. And once I refresh my website, then I can see the changes reflect right away on the site. So yeah, this is how easy you can create your banners, cookie consent banners on your website. And it includes a modal. It gives you a callback for actually complying and making sure that you display the cookies and use the cookies that you should be using based on your users' preferences. And you can create and modify your website with just a simple color change and text change as you need to. So yeah, make sure that you stay compliant with all of the GDPR laws and CCPA, and inform your users of what you're using on your site. So, well, thank you so much, and I hope that you make your cookies a whole lot easier with Cookease.